A boiler worker on a cruise ship found a baby on top of the piano. He brought the baby to the boiler room and gave him a name.
1900!
That's how 1900 grew up in the lower deck. One day during a storm, a swinging hook hit the boiler worker in the back of the head. He only lasted 3 more days. 1900 became an orphan. The captain planned to send him to an orphanage. Security guards came to look for 1900, but they couldn't find him. No one knew where he had gone. One day the captain was woken up for an emergency. He thought the ship was sinking, but it turned out 1900 had come out of hiding. Everyone was drawn to the way he played the piano. No one knew how he learned, and no one knew where he had been hiding. Years later, he became the ship's pianist. 1900 played amazingly well. He performed for the wealthy passengers, but also for the regular folks. Yet he had never stepped off the ship. He was born there and lived there. His best friend tried to convince him to go to land, to share his talent with the world. But 1900 always stood by his choice. An old man made him think differently. Then one night, as 1900 was playing, the old man joined in with his accordion. He told 1900 that he used to be a farmer and just like him, had never left his land. But one day, he had to leave the farm. When he saw the ocean and heard it, he had a revelation. Life is endless. This made 1900 start to think. At dinner one day, he decided to leave the ship. He stood in the middle of the spiral staircase, looked out at the city, took off his hat, and threw it into the sea. Then he turned around and went back to the ship. 1900 sat back at the piano. His friend played one last song with tears in his eyes, then left the ship for good. Soon after, war broke out. Years later, his friend went to a music shop and heard from the owner that the ship had been used as a hospital ship and was now sitting at the dock. He knew 1900 must still be on it. Now, the ship was about to be destroyed. He ignored the warnings and went on board to find 1900, but he couldn't find him anywhere. Just as he was about to give up, turned around and saw 1900. He begged him to come off the ship, but 1900 chose to stay. His friend left with a heavy heart. 1900 raised his hands and played the piano one last time on the ship.